सो वेलकम बैक टू कॉलेज इनसाइडर गाइस। मेरा नाम रणबीर है और इस वीडियो में हम ट्रिपल आईटी नागपुर का कॉलेज रिव्यू करेंगे और पता करेंगे वहाँ की प्लेसमेंट कैंपस कैसा है, आउटस्कर्ट में है सिटी का या सिटी के अंदर है, क्राउड कैसा है और ट्रिपल आईटी होते हुए क्या क्या फैसिलिटीज मिल जाती है बच्चों को और बहुत सारी चीजें। इसके लिए हमारे साथ हर्षवर्धन सर है। तो सर आप अपना एक छोटा इंट्रोडक्शन दे देना, आप क्या कर रहे हो अभी, बाकी क्या फिगर आउट कर रहे हो चीजें जिंदगी में।
Yeah, thank you very much, Ranveer, for giving me this opportunity. So I can do this role to guide my juniors who will be coming to the college. And I remember the first time when I was searching for my college, there was not so much information out there. So I hope this video will give us information so that the students can decide for themselves. Now coming to me, I am currently in my final year in IIIT Nagpur. My branch is CSE with specialization in data science and analytics. Apart from that, I am currently pursuing an internship in the seventh semester.
तो इसके बाद चलते हैं। सबसे पहले जो ट्रिपल आईटी का डिस्कशन वाला पॉइंट होता है वो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर को लेके ही होता है। तो आपके कॉलेज में इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के नाम पे क्या क्या चीजें, लाइक एकेडमिक ब्लॉक, गर्ल्स हॉस्टल, बॉयज हॉस्टल्स और क्या क्या चीजें हैं।
राइट सो बेसिकली जैसे मैं आया था वो हॉस्टल में सो एक बड़ा कॉमन फ्रेज है हमारे यहाँ पे कि चार बिल्डिंग का कॉलेज है। इसका मतलब है कि चार बिल्डिंग से वी हैव फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल देयर इज एकेडमिक बिल्डिंग वेयर ऑल ऑफ द क्लासेस आर कंडक्टेड। सेकंड देयर इज एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव बिल्डिंग वेयर मोस्ट ऑफ द ऑलमोस्ट ऑल ऑफ द एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव वर्क इज डन। ऑल्सो देयर आर सम हॉल्स वेयर द क्लासेस आर कंडक्टेड। थर्ड देयर इज रेसिडेंशियल बिल्डिंग फॉर which are basically teachers quarters, so there's professors stay there. It also works as guest house. And then there's a hostel. Now this one hostel is saying it is one building, but it's actually 10 floor of hostel with around 156 capacity of students per floor. That's around more than 1000 of students who can stay in one hostel. Now there is also a concern that we don't have separate hostels for boys and girls. Now yeah, that concern is valid. So regarding that, what the administrators have done that the first floor of our hostel is reserved for girls, and there we have separate entry and exit, and also we have separate lift.
तो इसके बाद बात करें, क्या इसके अलावा कोई स्पोर्ट की फैसिलिटीज के नाम पे क्या क्या है कैंपस के अंदर।
So first of all, I would like to come to one of the highlight, that is the badminton court which we have. It was recently upgraded to proper flooring. Apart from that, we have a ground जो अभी उसका development complete हो गया है. So we have a ground with a complete running track and a volleyball court. We also have a makeshift, you can say makeshift basketball court come parking lot. So these are for outdoor sports. Coming to indoor sports, we have table tennis. We have three table tennis can say boards, and we have a proper full-fledged gym for the students who are interested in that. So in the ground, students can play football, cricket, etc. And yeah, that's all.
So I would like to ask the timing of the gym.
Gym timing, it is open 24/7, but there are some restrictions based on the year of the students. So, for example, to basically there are so large number of students in one hostel only. So we put some guidelines that students from this year are allowed for this time only to lessen the number of students in the gym at a particular time.
सो मूविंग ऑन टू एकेडमिक पार्ट। तो एकेडमिक में सबसे पहले मैं पूछूंगा कि हाउ आर योर प्रोफेसर एंड उन्होंने डिग्री कहाँ से कंप्लीट कर रखी है, पीएचडी की, और अगर आपको रेट करना हो प्रोफेसर को।
Right. So, like this question is, you can't go to the extremes for such questions. Ki all of the professors is bad or all of the professors are good. It's somewhere in the middle. The real answer is, and we have some genuinely good professors who are actually interested in what they are teaching. They teach so passionately. They would take effort into making sure that the students understand the things. Now coming to the degrees, I think many of the professors are from NITs, triple IT. Some are also from IITs. Some are also pursuing their PhDs. And yeah, I would say we have good professors.
So moving on to next question, how is your lab facilities, and like you are in CSE branch, right?
Right.
Okay. So how is the lab facilities in CSE branch and another EC
Hmm.
branch also, अगर if you have explored that part.
Right, right. So like इस क्वेश्चन में क्या होता है जनरली स्टूडेंट्स का कि गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज आर बिल्ट वेरी बैक, मतलब काफी पुराने बने होते हैं बेसिकली। तो पुराने बने होते हैं तो उसमें लैब भी पुरानी होती है ना। वो कंसर्न यहाँ पे नहीं है क्योंकि हमारा कॉलेज न्यूली बना है। इट वाज मेड इन 2022, 2020। सो क्योंकि 2020 में बना है उसकी वजह से सारा जो कंस्ट्रक्शन है इंक्लूडिंग द लैब्स एंड द इक्विपमेंट अवेलेबल देयर इज आल्सो न्यू। Right, I remember I first came to college, I checked the PC, and I was under the same mindset. And then I checked the specs, it was like i7. And I was like, why are they providing i7? So it was
Oh,
i7 for that time, like around 2019 something. But it was i7.
okay.
So we have good PCs with good RAM, good processor, and good displays. for all of the labs. Apart from coming to the ECE department, we have good facilities for ECE department too. I don't know the name of the machines, but we have most of the machines which are generally used by the students. We also have 3D printer at our college, which can be used by the students from permission from HOD.
तो इसके बाद चलते हैं अगले पार्ट की तरफ, एकेडमिक में। आपके जो एकेडमिक में एग्जाम्स का पैटर्न क्या रहता है और कौन कौन से एग्जाम देने पड़ते हैं, क्विजेज वगैरह, और क्या क्या चीजें होती है, और क्या रिलेटिव ग्रेडिंग होती है या एब्सोल्यूट ग्रेडिंग होती है?
राइट, ये बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है। सो सबसे पहले तो रिलेटिव ग्रेडिंग होती है ना। रिलेटिव ग्रेडिंग की वजह से दिक्कत तो होती है ऑफकोर्स थोड़ी, क्योंकि यू नीड टू यू कांट यू नीड टू परफॉर्म अकॉर्डिंग टू द क्लास। ठीक है। सेकंड थिंग, जो बात हुई एग्जाम्स की, सो वी हैव अर्लियर पैटर्न डिफरेंट था। अर्लियर वी यूज्ड टू 3 एग्जाम, सेशन 1, सेशनल 2 एंड सेम। करंटली वी हैव अ मिड सेम एंड एन एंड सेम, अमॉन्ग विच द मिड सेम इज ऑफ 30 marks and end sem is of 100 marks. Apart from coming to the quizzes part, yeah, we generally have quizzes for 1 to 2 quizzes per semester for each subject, and we also have lab exams. Like if there is a mid-sem, so there also be a mid-sem lab exam for the subject, and there can also be a quiz. Generally, 1 to 2 quiz, not more than that. And overall, the curriculum is pretty chill. We have college only 5 times a week, and the curriculum is pretty chill.
So moving on to next question, like I would like to ask, what is the criteria for branch change, and is there branches available or not?
Right. This is also a concern of many students that I'm getting CSE in other college, but here I'm getting EC. But would branching be possible? So yeah, branching is available at our college, and the criteria is simple. It's one word CGPA. You just need to score the highest, and there are also some terms and conditions. Like the branch you want to change to should have the empty seats. The branch that you are leaving from should not, is there's like a criteria. It shouldn't go below 90% of its strength. So these are some conditions. Apart from that, the criteria is simple. You need to score the highest CGPA. So generally, many students does change branch.
So moving on to next question, कि गर्ल्स इज टू बॉयज का क्या रेशियो रहता है?
Basically, first of all, because due to the lack of a separate girls' hostel, we do not have the 33% female reservation. Now, that is the part which is concerning. Well, concerning in the sense that that is the reason behind the low girls' ratio of the college. Like, for example, in my class, we had 5 girls among 60 students. So that is around 12:1. And in some classes, it is as low as 2 girls per class out of 60.
So इसके बाद अगले सवाल पे चलते हैं कि हॉस्टल्स के अंदर क्या क्या फैसिलिटीज मिल जाती है, लाइक वॉशिंग मशीन, और क्या क्या फैसिलिटीज है, रीडिंग एरियाज भी उसके अंदर है क्या?
Right. So we have 10 floors, right? So अब 10 floors में हर floor पे we have a common hall. So the common floor on 4th and 5th floor are reserved for gym. Common floor on the 6th floor, we have a TV, and on the 8th floor we have table tennis and carom and some other stuff. Apart from that, we have all of the other common floors are occupied by stuff concerning student clubs or activities. Now coming to facilities, we do not have washing machines available currently. We get 2 water coolers per floor, and we have washrooms 4 corners of one floor, and we have lifts. We have total 6 lifts, among which one is girls lifts, 5 are boys lifts, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
तो इसके बाद अगले सवाल पे चलते हैं कि कॉलेज का फीस स्ट्रक्चर क्या होता है। जनरली मैंने देखा है, आई हैव सीन दैट लाइक ट्रिपल आईटीज के फीस जो है हायर साइड होते हैं, तो कॉलेज में मेस फी क्या है, और इसके अलावा मेस के अलावा ट्यूशन फी, और इसके अलावा जो भी अलग चार्जेस हैं वो आप बता।
So first of all, yes, it is true that the fees of triple IITs is higher because we are based on public-private partnership model. So it is, of course, quite higher than NIT, but still comparable to IITs. Coming to the exact amount, by when I got admission, my academic fees was around 1,14,000 per semester. This is for academics. Apart from that, we have a hostel. Abhi, I think 1,20,000 ke something hogi because it's keep on increasing every year for academic. Coming to the hostel thing, we have around 1 lakh. We have 2 types of rooms available basically, 2-seater, 4-seater. So 2-seater is a little bit on the higher side. I think it would be around 125 something, and 4-seater would be around 115 to 120. Apart from that, in this mess fees is around 30 to 35k. I think 40k actually. Now what happens is the holidays which you take during a semester are actually counted towards excluded from the mess fees and electricity, and they are given back to you. So for each, I think for each year you get around 15 to 20k return from the hostel. So that makes the effective fees around 1,10,000 to 1,15,000 something.
तो इसके बाद बात करें कि इज देयर एनी पीपल हु doesn't get any hostels facilities, or they live outside the hostels and PGs.
Right. This is a genuine concern which I would like to address. ये सही बात है कि currently our batch strength, basically the number of students admitted in one batch per year is around 660, including six branches, and the hostel capacity is around 1,000 to 1,200 something. Now that is creates a real situation where around half of the students aren't going to get any hostel. So that concern is true, and yeah, it is causes quite a concern for the students because half of the students have to live outside in PGs or in private hostels and they are not able to enjoy proper college life. So yeah, this is a genuine concern of the students.
So इसमें मैं पूछना चाहूंगा कि वो रहते कहाँ है, मतलब कॉलेज के हॉस्टल से कितना दूर जाके रहते हैं, नागपुर सिटी में
हाँ,
जाके
right.
रहते हैं या फिर कहाँ रहते हैं?
Okay, so first of all, I would say the distance. So around 2 kilometers from our college, we have the highway, and from around 700 meters to 1 kilometer, we have a Vidaria apartments. It is basically apartment. So many students stay there, Vidaria apartments. Coming to around 5 to 6 kilometers from the highway, we have a small town, Butibori. There are some hostels available and PGs also. Some students also stay there. Also, some students who are day scholars, basically who have their home in Nagpur itself, they usually do up down from Nagpur. Coming to the price point, it's generally cheaper than availing a college hostel because you are not paying for the additional fees, like you're not paying for the gym fees, sports fees, etc. And it's relatively on the cheaper side.
मूविंग ऑन टू नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, लाइक मोस्टली जो है आपका जो कॉलेज है वो सिटी से आउटस्कर्ट में है, तो इसके रिगार्डिंग क्या क्या कंसर्न फेस करने पड़ते हैं?
राइट। मुझे याद है मैं फर्स्ट टाइम गया था कॉलेज के लिए ना, उतरे रेलवे स्टेशन पे, ऑटो वाले को बताया जाना है IIIT, बड़ा बोलता है 700 रुपए, लाइक इतना दूर है क्या? So like मैं देखा था, it's around I think some 22 to 24 kilometers from railway station and around 18 kilometers from airport. ठीक है? Now the good thing is that we have buses available. Daily we have buses in the interval of 1 to 1.5 hour, due to which connectivity is maintained and we can easily go to the city for anything we want to do. Apart from that, there is also an ongoing construction of metro line. Basically, the metro line which is currently available in Nagpur city and is currently up to Khapri. Khapri is basically around this metro station only. So that's you can say around 15 to 16 kilometers from college. Now that metro line is being extended to Butibori, which will be completed by I think 2029 something. And if once that completes, we will have a full connectivity with metro.
तो डैट इज अ गुड थिंग कि मेट्रो आने वाला है तो थोड़ा कनेक्टिविटी अच्छी हो जाएगी। तो इसके बाद बात करते हैं कि कॉलेज के अंदर नाइट लाइफ कैसी होती है और कॉलेज के अंदर जो हॉस्टल्स का इन टाइम क्या होता है, और इसके अलावा एक और सवाल होगा कि कैंपस का इन टाइम क्या होता है, क्या दोनों डिफरेंट होते हैं?
First of all, campus in time. So generally, campus in time is 8 p.m. for both boys and girls. But generally, the in time is stricter for girls. Like generally they allow boys to come and there is no strict action. But yeah, there is checking up for girls that they are inside the hostel or not mandatory. Apart from that, campus in time. Okay, we have mentioned. And coming to hostel in time, it's dependent on the year. Like for first year it's around 9:30, then second year it's 10, then third year it's 10:30. So it's year wise. But generally you can say 10 p.m. is the good time you can get inside hostel. Coming to life, nightlife is not very active because we have only 4 buildings. There are also, if there is an event coming up, for example, we have fest or we have any other event, then we have some people practicing for cultural events, etc. Apart from that, the hostel life is really good. And one more thing, that because it is a single hostel, so all the students of all the years are staying inside a single hostel. So the senior junior interaction is quite good. And if I have around 2 floors dedicated to my batch, for example, I'm first year and they get 2 floors. So it's very easy that you can just go through and meet all of your friends, share ideas, connect. It's quite easy and it's very happening college, let's say happening hostel life. And students do generally enjoy a lot during their hostel time.
तो अभी आपने दो टच पॉइंट किया, एक तो पहला सीनियर जूनियर इंटरेक्शन और दूसरा जो है दूसरा फेस्ट कोर्स। सबसे पहले मैं फेस्ट से स्टार्ट करूंगा कि कौन कौन से कल्चरल, टेक्निकल और बाकी फेस्ट होते हैं। लाइक 1 to 10 के स्केल में आपको रेट करना हो तो कितना लार्ज स्केल पे होता है, फिर IITs का ही कंपैरिजन ले लेते हैं, 90s के कंपैरिजन नहीं करेंगे।
So first of all, one good thing about our college is that in some college what happens is they do a combined fest. That is, they will do a techno-cultural fest or maybe a techno-cultural sports fest. But here we have separate fest for each thing. We have a dedicated technical fest, dedicated cultural fest, dedicated sports fest, dedicated entrepreneurship event. Okay, these are the 4 major events or fests which are conducted throughout the year. Coming to the timing, first of all, we have the technical fest. which will be conducted around October, and it's conducted on quite a good scale. I would say around 7 to 8 among triple ITs, and the students are pretty dedicated. Coming to next event, which is the Sports Fest, is conducted in January. Both the Sports Fest and the Entrepreneurship event. Okay, these are conducted in January. They are on a rising step. They are not one of the biggest events like Triple IT. I would like to rate them around 5 to 6. Coming to next, we have the annual cultural fest. Now, this is the biggest fest of our college and dedication of the students that we had such a good fest this year. It's named Abhivyakti.
So moving on to next question, like how is the quality of food inside the hostel and उसमें क्या क्या menus में क्या क्या options मिल जाते हैं और कितने time मिलता है food?
Right. So now I remember one instance that when I came back from hostel, here the mother asked me about the food. So I took one line that you can survive on hostel food, but you cannot thrive. So I like to go by that. That the food is good. Okay, I would like to rate it at yeah, it's decent half of the time, not decent the other. And coming to the options, first of all, we have no non-veg. So the mess doesn't serve any eggs or any non-veg options. We have pure veg food. We also have food for Jains. Basically, there is separate food for Jains. Coming from there is the fast. Some students take fast during Navratri, so they also have the facilities to eat the food which is eaten during fast.
So moving on to next question, like many of people are non-vegetarian, so how they explore the non-vegetarian option? Like there is a Swiggy option or Zomato option or anything else?
Right. I would like to mention that this is a big plus point for our college that all the major delivery platforms like Swiggy, Zomato are readily available. There is also a local platform. I think it was named Food Street या Food Street वाला ऐसा करके एक ऐप था जो लोकल वेंडर से कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं and you can ask the local vendors to deliver. So many students generally explore the non-veg options by these apps.
So moving on to next question, like कोई नॉर्थ इंडिया से आ रहा है तो फेस्ट या फिर साउथ इंडिया से है तो फेस्टिवल बाकी जैसे होली दीपावली या फिर बाकी और फेस्टिवल्स होते हैं वो कैसे सेलिब्रेट होते हैं? क्या होली और दीपावली जो मेजर छुट्टियां होती है इंडिया में उसके लिए छुट्टियां होती है?
Right. So coming to the geographical location of IIIT Nagpur, it's in the center of India. Now, because it's center, we have students from North India, which are Hindi speaking most of the time. We have from Central India or Maharashtra, which are Marathi speaking. We also have students from the Southern India part, Tamil or Telugu speaking. Now, there is no, you can say, no community basis or biases between the students. All the students are freely collaborate with each other. Okay. Coming to the festivals, which you just mentioned. So, yeah, we have all the festivals from North India and South India are celebrated. We have Holi, Diwali, and some of the South Indian festivals. I do not remember the name, sorry, but they are also celebrated. Coming to the holidays part, we do not get long holidays like Holi. We get maybe 1 to 2 days, and for Diwali, we get around 4 to 5 days of holiday. But students sometimes stretch the holiday by mass bunk, so we get quite around 8 to 10 days of holidays.
आई वुड लाइक टू लाइक आप मोस्टली हैकाथन में जाते हैं मोस्टली दूसरे कॉलेज में, तो आपके कॉलेज में कोडिंग कल्चर कैसा है और अगर रेट करना आउट ऑफ 10 एंड लाइक हैकाथन वगैरह आपके कॉलेज में कौन कौन से कंडक्ट होते हैं?
Right. So coding culture is quite good, I would like to say. And coming to the pool of students, like it was 660 students who are pursuing just computer science and electronics. So around I think 400 students are in computer science only. So there is quite a large number of students who practice computer coding on a regular basis. We have many students with high ratings. For example, one student from my college, one student from my year is a 6 star on CodeChef. He's a master on code forces and about 1,000 questions on lead code. There are also many students who have good ratings or good number of questions solved on different platforms. And if you just stay with a good company, it comes naturally to you. There's also a dedicated coding club focused on competitive coding, which is dot slash, where regular discussions are held by the senior students and mentorship is provided.
So moving on to two important questions. First is internship. The second is placement. These are two major concern of the student while getting any college. कि internship में अभी आप intern कर रहे हो तो आपने देखा होगा अपने बैचमेट को और बाकी लोगों को, तो इंटर्न का क्या कुछ कंपलसरी इंटर्न रहती है जैसे सेकेंड ईयर के बाद या थर्ड ईयर के बाद, और कौन कौन सी मेजर कंपनियां में इंटर्न करते हैं? आप अपनी सीएससी का बता सकते हो, अगर आपको ईसी का भी थोड़ा बहुत इधर उधर से नॉलेज हो तो आप बता सकते हो।
Right. So first of all, coming to the compulsory part, we have a mandatory 5 to 6 month internship in the fourth year. Basically, one semester, either the seventh or the eighth, you have to do internship. That is recommended by the college. If for any reason you are not able to secure an internship, you can also do coursework, and we have dedicated credits for the internship. So you can do coursework instead of internship for credits. Now coming to this internship part, I would like to draw a parallel. The parallel is between this, this college life and between J life. That all of the students get admission in coaching institutes like Allen and Motion, etc. But not everyone gets good rank. So that is the thing, that college is going to give you the platform. It is going to give you the interview. It is going to bring the companies. But then getting shortlisted on these companies and then clearing the interview, that lies upon your shoulders. College can't help there. So you need to practice coding. You need to make project. There is also a thing that some students have in mind, that I am from EC branch. Can I sit for companies in CSE branch? So yeah, you can sit for companies. Most of the companies do not have any such restrictions. If you have good coding experience, you have good projects, yes, you are welcome to sit. Coming to the internships part, yes, we have some good companies. Regularly, we have some good companies offering good stipends. I would like to name a few, such as we have NVIDIA, AMD, Intel. Apart from that, we have Big Vision, Cash Free, Blueno, Binox. There are some good companies which offer above average stipends, 50K or above something.
Moving on to next question. For what role the major company come and the name of major company?
So I would say most common role is SDE, software development engineer. Apart from that, there are also AIML roles like backend, like AIML developer, machine learning, deep learning, computer vision, and there are also backend developer, front end developer. So these are the general roles. Most prominent are SDE and AIML roles. Coming to name of the big companies I also mentioned previously, we have NVIDIA, AMD, Intel, Binox, Cashfree, JustPay, Blueno, Futures First, Big Vision. These are some of the major companies. There are also many more mentioned on the website of the college.
इसके बाद अगला सवाल होगा कि किन बच्चों को ट्रिपल आईटी नागपुर ज्वाइन करना चाहिए और किन को थोड़ा एनआईटीज के ऑप्शन ढूंढने चाहिए, या जो और ऑप्शंस मिल रहे हैं उनको ढूंढना चाहिए, और आपके पास कौन कौन से ऑप्शंस थे आप जब पता कर रहे थे, फिगर आउट कर रहे थे चीजों को?
राइट राइट, सो आई स्टिल रिमेम्बर, मेरे पास ऑप्शंस में थे ट्रिपल आई टी धारवाड़, ट्रिपल आई टी कोटायाम, अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट आई थिंक आई हैड कोटा एंड दिस वडोदरा, सूरत एंड पुणे. They were I was getting lower branches, not CSE. So what the process looked like for me was, like, I wanted to do CSE. Now this is just has become a concern of the Indian parents, that you just get a CSE and do a good job, get a good job. So if you don't know anything, like you don't know what you want to do, for such students, I would like to advise, take CS. It's a safe bet. You have a safety net. If tomorrow you want to do something else, maybe you would like to find your passion in singing, in dancing, and maybe something else, you can explore that as well. But if that doesn't work out, in case you have this safety net, that at any time you have a BTech degree in computer science, you can just need some months to freshen up the fundamentals and you are good to go.
And moving on to next question, what are the areas like किसी को एक्सप्लोर करना है बाहर, कैंपस के बाहर, तो क्या क्या मिल जाता है नागपुर सिटीज और आसपास चीजें?
राइट, ये तो बात है कि नागपुर इज नॉट अ tourist attraction. Basically, there is good infrastructure. Nagpur is called a smart city. We have a metro, we have good roads, we have some malls too. Okay, we have Eternity Mall, we have VR Mall, we have Jaswantpuri Mall. Malls है, cinemas है, but as such कोई tourist attraction नहीं है नागपुर में. You get two lakes. You have Ambazari Lake and there is one more lake. Apart from that, you have to go to some distance from Nagpur. Like there is a Seven Sister Hill where you can go for trekking.
And moving on to next, the last question. So how is a day in a student of life like living in triple IT Nagpur? Like weekdays में कैसा होता है और weekend में कैसा हो दिखता है?
Right, right. यहाँ पे I would like to highlight one thing before the starting the answer, that our curriculum is quite chill. Like we do not have much pressure from the professors that we need to do these assignments, these handwritten assignments, or we have strict classes or strict attendance. Okay? Like some of the private colleges, what they do is you need to maintain 85% attendance, will deduct marks, etc. So there's nothing like that. It's quite chill, due to which the students are able to focus on self-learning and they are able to do competitive coding, maybe web development, etc., whatever their interest is. they can explore that. So that is a plus point. Now coming to the schedule part. So the schedule is most of the time it's pretty chill. We have actually have college in two shifts. Two shifts mean basically half of the students have classes in the morning and labs in the afternoon, while the other half have labs in the morning and classes in the afternoon. I've been part of both the shifts throughout my college life, and I think I would like to say the morning classes is one is better. That due to the pressure of the classes, you get to wake up early. There is class at say 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. Now you need to wake up early, you need to eat breakfast. So it's quite good. Now coming to a regular day, it would look something like most of the students, there are basically both kind of students. Some wake up early, bath, eat breakfast, and then go to classes. Some just wake up 5 minutes before and do not even wish to wash their face and they just go to the classes as it is. Now coming to weekdays, we have classes only 5 days a week. So Saturday, Sunday is off. And many times, even though what students does is like what my class did. We had classes Monday to Friday. So we freed up for Friday. So now we have classes only 3 days, 4 days a week, and we have 3 days off. So what we did was, so we were free. So we have the on the 3 days, students generally like to visit Nagpur to watch a movie, or maybe they go outside to eat with their friends. Maybe they would celebrate birthdays. So it's weekends are quite happening for the students and enjoyable too.
सो जो बच्चे आ रहे हैं उनको आप क्या कहना चाहोगे, क्या एडवाइस होगी जो कॉलेज के अंदर आ रहे हैं, क्या करना चाहिए, कैसे फिगर आउट करना चाहिए चीजें?
राइट, अब इसमें तो मेन मेरा पॉइंट ऑफ एडवाइस तो यही रहेगा कि इट्स ओके टू डोंट नो एवरीथिंग. यू आर जस्ट एंटरिंग योर कॉलेज लाइफ. यू हैव this is the phase where you are supposed to explore. If you are like seeing that the one of my friend is doing this good in coding, is doing this good in some other thing, YouTube or something, so do not get worried because of that. Okay? This is your time. You have these years. They are yours to explore. Explore everything you want. Like I still remember when I first came to the college, my first year, I tried to take part in every club and every activity that I could find out. I did management, I did technical park, I did marketing, I did etc. Whatever I could get my hands on, I would like to explore that. Okay, what we do here, and it was so much enjoyable that for someone like I was prepared for JEE in drop year, so I went to Kota, and from that coming from Kota to college, I just wanted to explore everything I could do. I wanted to explore, so I explored everything. Whatever I could get my hands on, participate in debate competition, stage play, street play, whatever I could become part of, I did, and it was nice. It was a nice experience. I explored so much. I'd like to advise the students who are coming the same that try to explore as much as you can. You don't know where your passion lies. This is the time. Okay, you are not going to after 4 years that I should maybe take part in stage play, maybe I should take part in debate competition, maybe I should take part in cricket. This is the time. Make use of it.
So that is a very lovely advice कि explore करो आगे college. So with this we are closing the video. This is Ranveer with Harshvardhan signing off.